Welcome back to one of only two countries that has held a race every year since the very first Formula One World Championship in 1950. It is, of course, Italy, one of the great racing nations. And it's time to get underway for the Italian Grand Prix. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. Anthony Davidson joins me again for the race today. Let's talk about Rodriguez. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances, but what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another great race today.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Ricciardo, Rodriguez and Sainz, Leclerc, Verstappen, Perez and Pierre Gasly, Tsunoda, Stroll, Fernando Alonso and Raikkonen, Ocon, Mick Schumacher, George Russell and Nikita Mazepin. Latifi and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. We're leading our teammate by 13.5 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 11th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 28.6. You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up. As things stand, we'll be leading the championship. You're leading the pack. P1, Bottas behind. Okay, the gap behind is 8.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. You are in first position, front of the pack. Bottas is behind you. Our gap behind is 10.2 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 5th. The difference is 13.8 seconds. They're on fresh softs. The time last lap was a 1:26.5. Teammate behind is 19.1 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 12th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 27.5. The gap to the car behind is 11.8 seconds. You're leading the pack. P1, Bottas behind. The gap behind us is 11.8 seconds. They're on fresh softs. This is your final lap of the race. Great drive. We did it. Good job.
That was brilliant stuff from Aston Martin today. What a superb victory. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
It's time to present the top drivers with their trophies for today's Grand Prix. And there are a lot of people in the paddock very happy with this result. It's Aston Martin on the top step. Let's see how the driver standings have changed. Rodriguez increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
I have to give it to Rodriguez. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. No change in the top spot, but with today's points, their hold on the lead is getting weaker. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.